And so there's going to be kind of a lot to getting us started on the spinner. And the first thing to notice is that this is what our spinner is going to look like. There's going to be some teeth here, and when we pull on the thing, it will make this spin. And again, that's the reason for our print gap. We want this to be able to sit and spin inside that ring assembly that we put together. And they're kind of warning us here that this part is pretty complicated. So they also have a video that Onshape has made detailing the whole process at the bottom of this screen. Let's see where that video is, right here. I'm not sure how long their video is. It looks like it's 8 minutes. You can watch that video if mine is not quite doing it for you. But I'm going to go through super step by step, as this is very new to me as well. So we are going to start an assembly. We're going to start in the Pullcopter Assembly tab. While your partner will be working in the top ring, and we already did that, so there we go. We got to check and see if this part is fixed. So the Pullcopter, is this part fixed? I can spin it around, I can move around like this, but we can see next to it right here that this part is fixed. And so we can answer that question, yes, that part is fixed in place. Let's see if we got it correct. We did. So we're going to do this thing called creating a new part in context. And this document, so we need a new tab to create the spinner. And usually you will go through the plus sign at the bottom to create a new part studio, just like we have in the past, just clicking the plus sign down there to make a new tab. However, we are going to, they're going to show us a new technique that bases new parts on geometry of existing parts or multiple parts. And this is called modeling in context. And so the first thing we're going to do is create a new part studio. Make sure you are in the Pullcopter Assembly tab and click Create Part Studio in Context. And so the Pullcopter, we define Create Part Studio in Context. It looks like it's right there. Click the green checkbox, and we should. I need to select the origin in the feature tree. So here, select the origin, create a new one. And so here we have a new parts studio that's going to function in context of the other, of the one that we had for the Pullcopter right here. And so looking around, we're going to notice a couple things. First of all, this top piece is now see-through. And we haven't seen something like that before. So as I go here, I can see that I could see all three planes a moment ago. And I had my part. I'm going to see what's going on here. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm not sure why my part disappeared, but I just repeated those steps to make it appear again. We can see that our part there is kind of see-through. And what the reason for that is because we can see now we have created a new part studio. And if you zoom out, you'll see all three planes just like we normally do. Top that is fixed to the Pullcopter assembly is here, but it's see-through. This part really isn't in the part studio, but it is provided in context to help you build your new part. So this part isn't really there. We're just kind of, Onshape is imaging it there for us to use it as something to build off of. And then we haven't seen this bar up here at the top before. It's indicating that you are modeling in context. And when you have finished modeling, we can use that button to insert it into the assembly. So what's really going to happen is we're going to, and my part disappeared again, we're going to model something in context here. Then we'll use that button at the top. And what we create, I believe, will just pop in right here on this Pullcopter piece off of this part studio here. Let's try it out and see what happens.